you have to look at different phases where K through 12 is partly about babysitting the kids so the parents can do other things. So yes, having the kids go to a common place for K through 12, I don't predict some radical change in that. You know, homeschooling's about 3 or 4%, and it keeps getting better. In fact, they're on the cutting edge of using some of these tools and giving feedback for those. But actually, some of the best charter schools are these boarding schools where you completely immerse the kid in the learning ethic. You know, in KIPP, all the high-performance charter schools, which have come at it in different ways, they're all long school days. KIPP, which is kind of an exemplar, very long school day. You come in on every other Saturday, you come in 3 weeks in the summer. You create a full immersion environment. So if you want to take inner city 5th grade kids and get them to think, hey, learning is what I'm about, it's fun, I do that with other kids, you need to have at least 80% of their waking hours, you know, devoted to your thing, or else you lose. And so these charter schools do that. And so that's very different than saying, okay, for college courses, if all of you want to learn about, you know, global warming, go to Teach 12. There's a 6-hour course, that's the shortest they have, that really goes through the basic science and how it works and what's been known in a very effective way. The self-motivated learner will be on the web, and there will be far less place-based things. In fact, even getting feedback, having group discussion, you know, trying to have video, you have bullet boards, you have all sorts of things that college, except for the parties, needs to be less place-based. After all, what are we trying to do? We're trying to take the education that today the tuition is, say, $50,000 a year, so over 4 years, the $200,000 education that is increasingly hard to get because there's less money for it, the capacity's not there. And we're trying to provide it to every kid who wants it. And only technology can bring that down, you know, not just to 20,000, but to 2,000. So yes, place-based activity in that college thing will be, you know, 5 times less important than it is today. When you take K through 9, I don't see a change. In fact, the way we do the hybrid of bringing technology into that learning environment, so half the class is, you know, doing Khan Academy and half the class is doing a discussion group, we're funding a lot of those hybrid learning models. We're funding a lot of people to try that. Now, the room for innovation, thank God for charters. There's no room for innovation in the standard system. And so, you know, we're getting some experimentation, but there should be about 20 times as much as there is.